Hello, I'm freelance video journalist Jonathan Khamis, and we're on the campus of USC, and I'm being joined by Adam Grosbard. He is the SoCal News Group's newest USC beat writer. Adam, welcome to the beat. And you were there with me last Saturday when USC beat Fresno State, and unfortunately for the Trojans, JT Daniels suffered a catastrophic injury. He tears his ACL, he tears his meniscus, and just like that, Adam, clouds are hovering over this team right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to know exactly what to expect with this USC team just from the start. But when you lose your starting quarterback with 40-something seconds left in the first half, I mean, it's really hard to know anything that's going to happen from this point on. There's so many repercussions, both short and long term. It's really muddled the entire situation here at USC.
For more with USC, we caught up with them earlier. Here's what they had to say without the band playing in the background.
I'm doing good. Well, obviously, I'm upset. It's a pretty early way to end the season, but I'm still excited to be a Trojan. Excited to be able to help coach the young guy, and just excited to be here.
Yeah, it was definitely weird waking up Sunday morning, but nothing changes for me. It's going out to practice. This time it's just with the ones instead of the twos, but it's just really good to get out here every day and get working.
His football instincts and just not the moment not being too big for him at any point in time, and his pure talent. So we always trust our gut. We did with Sam, we did with Keith.
Okay, that's what USC had to say, and Adam, Kedon Slovis comes in, and he will take over at the quarterback position, assuming for the rest of the year, depending on how that goes. He looked decent in his first outing in a win against Fresno State. What are your impressions of him? What does the coaching staff think of him? And is he the guy that's going to take USC into their postseason glory, perhaps?
Well, the coaching staff certainly sees him as a long-term answer at the position. They are really high on his ability and were really impressed by him both in the spring and during fall camp. But he's still a true freshman, which we saw last year how inconsistent JT was as a true freshman at the position. And you saw that in his debut on Saturday. He was 6 for 8 for 57 yards, which is great. But 41 of those 57 came on one completion, and then one of the incompletions was an interception downfield. So you saw exactly what you're going to get from a true freshman on Saturday. You saw someone who could manage the game, but is not going to be perfect. He's going to have a steep learning curve, especially this week against the Stanford defense. It's just hard to see. It's hard to predict. Is this going to be a bowl team? Is this going to be a team that misses the postseason for 2 years in a row, which would be unthinkable in the last 20 years at USC? It's really hard to say.
Yeah, we're in the baby stages right now, figuring it all out. As you could see, JT Daniels was on the field earlier in a motorized cart. He is clearly out for the rest of this season, and going forward, he will have some competition next year, Adam, because over at Modern Day High School, which seemingly is USC South in Orange County, there's a quarterback there named Bryce Young who probably doesn't want to wait around. So we will definitely see what happens at the quarterback position early next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's really murky, especially with JT about to miss all of spring practice in 2020. Just as a speculation, but say that there's a coaching change, then all of a sudden JT misses the install during the spring of the new offense, and you've got to figure out, does Slovis the guy, does Bryce Young, who's planning on graduating early, come in and steal the position? And when JT comes back, if those two have already surpassed him in knowledge of the offense, then it's hard to see where he fits in long term.
Could be a good problem for USC, but that's in the future. As of now, we'll all wait and see. All right, thanks to Adam Grosbard. I am Jonathan Khamis, and for all the latest USC news, make sure to check out all the SoCal News Group properties. Thanks for watching.